Hello, hello. Welcome back to Space Engineers with Orvishana. So my plan for this episode is I want to build a power production room, but I'll probably build it here and then transport it to the Alpha Base site. And from there I'll actually start working on things over in that area. I'll probably produce enough to materials to make a full refinery, maybe one or two full assemblers just as a starter for the new location. And I'm going to make a larger miner, not huge or anything, but bigger than this thing, you know, with its one drill and one cargo and all that. It's insufficient. So I'll make one probably with 4, I'm thinking, and I'll just dock it to the power production room. I'm gonna put an absolute ton of thrusters on it and fly it over there and probably merge block it somewhere, and then all that good stuff. I don't know if I'll get all that done today, but I'll at least get it started. But my plan while things are being made is to go and check out the trade outpost over there. So let's I want a ton of batteries. So we'll do that. Can do a maximum of 8. Let's see. Let's say, so it's shift and control to add components to produce 10, or production times 10. So shift, control, and of course that opens the thing. No, that's the wrong thing to do. Alright, so that should be... Actually, that was stupid. That's like... That's 160 batteries. Oh god, I'm gonna have to get rid of all of these. There's a better way to do this. Oh god. Let's turn that off. Alright, I'm gonna pause and just unload all this, because that was kinda silly. Alright, so the way I should have done this is go into production and just queue up. If you hold control, you can do 10, so we'll do 30. Actually, how much do I want? No, I don't even want that much. I'm still on disassemble. Derp. Alright, so 16 batteries. That's... oh my god. Oh. Okay, so we need... we got 8 batteries. Shift, put that into production. I think. I hope I did that right. I'm gonna check, because this is kind of embarrassing. Oh god. Alright, how many lines is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, awesome. Did I do that right? Why was that not getting rid of things? Oh yeah, it doesn't get rid of it because it's trying to withdraw. It won't get rid of it out of the planer until you've withdrawn the components. Alright, so let's get a few timers. Let's pick this thing. Put you. We'll do a few of each. Probably 4 of each should be fine for now. Components could not be put into production. Why not? Construction component, computer, interior plate. Everything should be buildable from this thing. Probably help if I turn that back on. That might be why. There you go. So it won't put it into production unless it's turned on. That makes sense. Alright, so let's get a few doors. Do I have those unlocked? Yes, I do. I'm gonna go up 4 doors. Put that in there. Let's go with... I'm going to go with one of these for a flight seat. Let's put some gyros in there because I gotta fly it over to the new spot. 6 should be good. I'm curious if I have enough materials. Let's take a look-see. That's the wrong menu. Ingot. Alright. Oh yeah, we should be fine. That should be no problem. Yeah. Although we do need to make motors for these. Let's get rid of all that. Probably want 8 lift thrusters. Put 2 in each corner. Just because it's going to be a bit large. I don't want to make these... you know, we'll try to get it done with 8 thrusters total. And I think that'll be it for now. So while it's doing all its stuff, I know I'm very articulate doing stuff. While it's producing all the materials for the stuff I plan on building, let's go and go for a little fly. Alright, turn on the thrusters, off with the recharge, and undock. Alright, and off we go into the wild blue yonder, into the sunrise. Alright, why am I smoking? What's on fire? Well, that's a burnt out thruster. And another burnt out thruster. Awesome. So, I'm not at 100%, I guess. But it should be alright. It doesn't take a whole lot to lift this thing when it doesn't have all its cargo filled with ores and such. I'm wondering what this trade place will buy and sell. I don't think I'll be buying ships necessarily, but if they'll sell something like uranium or platinum even, that would be fantastic. I'm guessing my reverse... Nope, I'm pointing up. That's why it's not coasting correctly. I was wondering why I was slowing down. Of course, it's hard to point down when you're going up a mountain. Alright. Just a little over a kilometer left. See, these trade posts have a bubble shield that should prevent any sort of damage, and we're going to go ahead and demonstrate that. I missed! Really? Watch me hit a tree. Shenanigans. That was really close, though. Let's go ahead and go into first person. This could be catastrophic. Yeah, no damage. It's so, you know, it's easier to make this sort of mistake in space, I think. But if you're flying by and you think you're gonna miss and you actually make contact, A, you destroy your ship, and then B, you destroy the trade post, and then no one else can use it either. So they made these safe zones, so, well, it'll be safe. That's, I don't think I really need to dock up, do I? I'm not buying or trading anything. I'm gonna do it anyways, if it'll let me. There you go. Alright, so let's get out, let's see what they got to offer. Or what they want, even. So, I feel like they should have a... Actually, I think they do have a timer to close doors. Access denied, I can't get into the locker. No, I want to steal their goodies. You got a planner, locker, a bed, chair, all that stuff. Alright, we got a store, and we got contracts. I don't think I'll be doing any of these on the planet so much, but definitely in space I'll be doing some contracts. You got different types. Acquisition, they want you to bring materials, like this one. They want to buy 622 computers, and it'll take up that much volume, and they'll give us this much money for it. And you can, in the store, you can buy things with the money. Bounty, if there is other factions that they're at war with, they can have you target a ship. Or if you're on a multiplayer server and a faction controlled by a player has done a lot of damage to their ships and stuff like that, like hacking them and stealing them, then this faction would hate them then, and they can put bounties out to go kill that player. Escort would be, I think that's a space only thing, where a ship spawns by the station when you accept it, and then you have to escort that a certain set amount of distance, and then things will be trying to attack you and you can't let it take damage. Hauling, bringing something to somewhere else, so that's really far, so that is not on the planet, because that's like 20 times the size of the planet. So that's probably on like the alien planet or somewhere random in space. And you have 45 minutes to get the package to the destination. And if you fail, then you lose rep with them. If you succeed, you get more rep and you get a buttload of cash. Yes, a buttload. That one's closer. That's probably actually on the planet. Maybe I'll think about it. Maybe not this time, but probably next time I will come back and look at it and think about small contracts like that. Alright, so they do sell some ships. An ion fade. Well, it would have ion engines, so I could buy that just to grind it down. But let's see. Alright, they do not sell much, they just sell ships. Some of these ships are really cool, actually. But I kind of prefer to build my own thing, you know? Alright. They sell Clan Cola, of course. Data pads. I should buy these, actually, because they'll give me locations for more places. Do I have enough to buy all? I have 10,000. Let's buy 6. Yeah, that was a good bit of money. Alright, let's go into the thing and get our GPSs. What? Not sure what it was trying to do there. Okay, looking for reliable contracts, good trades, or just make good money. You're in luck. Opportunity awaits at these coordinates, and it gives you the stuff. I already made the thing, So let's close that. Let's actually look and see. Yeah, so we've got these. I'll probably go to these eventually just to check them out. But let's finish getting all of those. Create GPS, close, if I could hit the dang button. Two left. I don't know why it's asking me the amount. Okay. So that's... Actually, I need to go finalize these GPSs. Alright. So, that's really far. So getting rid of the GPSs on the HUD. There's the alien planet and its moon. What the hell is it called? I forget what it's called. I think it's Europa. Yeah, it's Europa is the moon for the alien planet, and Titan is the moon for the Mars-like planet. So if we bring our HUD back on, it looks like they're right out in space between the moon and the alien world, and one's near Mars. We got one way the heck out there. 28, almost 29,000 kilometers. I have never been that far from a planet in this game at all. Never had a reason to, I guess. Oops. That's not where I wanted to land. Let's go back in here. Look at the store. Alright, so if we're wanting to sell things to them to make money, what's worth the most? Canvas is worth a lot, but they only want 10. Motors are a good amount. Detector components. Alright. Metal grids. They'll pay an absolute crazy amount for metal grids. That's cool. Good to know. This is a rather small station. What's this? I think this will just tell you the same thing as that, but you can access it differently. But it's only for the buying part, I think. Of course, you got a ladder to go up, but ladders are a little bit slow in this game. Alright. You can look around. If you hold the left alt button, you can look around to a degree. Some things that you're in will limit your ability to look around. But ladders are very slow, so I usually just jetpack it. And they got a variety of hookups, so you can get a craft to dock to it. Because what you can do, because some of these components are heavy, like you can only carry like on the 10 times player inventory, I think you could carry like 92 power cells, and they want to buy 80. So okay, that's a bad example, but you can carry only about like 45 radio components, and they want to buy 483. So if I wanted to carry all that, I would put it in my ship over here, dock it up, and then tell it to take it out of the ship. But I'm not going to make that many radio components. So okay, so that one contract for the one that wants me to bring something about that far away is probably wanting me to bring it to an allied station. So that's definitely on the planet then. Alright. I think I might accept that. course, it doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot, but it's seems to be something like 10,000 per kilometer, maybe? Yeah, no, my math is off, but still. Collateral. Oh, I don't have enough. I should have looked at that first. You have to, basically, so you don't steal the package, you have to pay to get the package, and then you get your collateral and that back when you reach your destination. So that's not going to happen right now. Let's not be rude, and we'll close the door. Get back in our ship and undock. Probably turn our thrusters back on. Oop. Okay, what's going on? What the hell's wrong? Okay, my forward thrust was off. Why was my connector red? Alright, anyways, gonna head back to the thing. Alright, I'm back at the base. Gonna go ahead and grab some materials. Grabbed 100 interior plates, 200 steel. Going to refill that bottle. Although I had plenty, but why not refill it, right? Alright, let's Alright, sorry for the random pause. I don't know if you guys pick up on that, probably, but had to go take the dog out. Let's actually set up our action bar. Alright, so we want steel plate, we want the interior wall, we want, where is this thing? We want that thingy there, very descriptive. We want this. What else are we gonna need? We are going to need air vent. We want that thing. I actually forgot to produce. Oops. O2. Nope. Box. Alright. Let's put that into production as well. Alright. Alrighty. Let's go off of here. Alright, gonna build like a little bit of a outcropping coming off of this. A little bit more. Alright, let's go ahead and put our wall, see if that's pointed the right way up, which it is. I'll change the color of this as well, but I want it to kind of match the terrain, so I'll do that when I actually get it to its destination spot. Alright, let's come out. Why is there a plant there? And that's the type of plant that I can't do anything about. That's annoying. Alright, I'm going to grind all that down and build that higher, because that's gonna bother the heck out of me while I'm building this and getting it laid out. Excuse me. Alright. Alrighty. So I'm probably going to have a little bit of a walkway in between. I'm gonna probably put like, that should be good enough. So it'll end up being a walk distance, or walkway distance I should say, of 3, because you'll have the interior wall with the lights, or the, what the heck is it? It's like they're false lights. They look like they're lit up, but they emissive strips on it. They look like they're giving off light, but it doesn't actually light up any area. I kind of like to use that as the central part of a walkway or the border of it or something, just to kind of define the area. But we'll have the regular steel going along, and then we'll put like a battery timer block wall thing here. Alright, so I say alright a lot, and it's probably not something I can stop. And there's a tree in the way. Nothing to be done except to sacrifice it to Clang. Gotta sacrifice the tree to the god of Clang. Get my tools back. We'll put those away. We'll leave these older, inferior tools to despawn in the backpack. My poor body. It's just sliding away. Oh, there it goes. Alright, let's continue the pattern. We'll come out another 2 here. So that's yeah, 5, then it would be 6 for the middle point, another 5, so that makes 11, which is about the dimension that I'm going for. That's the same, and that means, actually I'm counting the wrong thing for this. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we gotta match the steel. That's weird. You guys see that, right? They're like blinking in and out of existence. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Alright. So, 2, 3, 4. So then we got our basic interior X design. Alright, so let's put our little floor segment. We'll do it like a 2x2 in each corner. Because this will not just be the power building, but it'll also house timers and programmable blocks and fancy stuff like that. Gonna put a few scripts on this thing. God, all making all sorts of noises. We need a battery. Let's go with... Unfortunately, we can't have the middle one on both sides, but we'll just make do with what we can. Maybe we'll swap it so it has it on both. Alright. Let's get that laid out like that. Then we want to put our programmable blocks. Helps if I aim at the right spot because they only have a mounting point on the bottom. So if you aim at that wall right there or the battery, it thinks you want to put it there even though you want to put it there. So you actually have to make sure you're aiming at the point you want to mount it to. It's not a sensor. Let's put timer block there, timer block there. So it'll be 4 batteries, 2 programmable blocks, and 2 timer blocks. And I will have the same copy, or the same layout copied to each corner. You know, each little segment. Why do these keep popping out of existence? I'm gonna weld one up and see if that stops it from doing that, because that's kind of off-putting for some reason to me. Alright. Let's weld this sucker up. I'm very much enjoying the quieter welding noises. That could have been a death. But yeah, so welding it made it stop doing that. I'm going to copy this down into the other four corners and I will be right back. So I got everything laid out as far as the batteries and power cells and such. Notice that I didn't actually queue up enough batteries, so I went ahead and queued up another 8. I turned off the assembler because consolidated everything into one stack per item just because I was curious. It's going to take me like 20 minutes to finish making just the power cells. So I'm going to spend that time and go on a little bit of a mining run. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to go on a mining run. I am going to instead fix my angle. Might as well actually show you. So this is kind of what it looks like for now. Has batteries laid out and the programmable block and timer. These batteries are not finished. I didn't weld up the floor yet because materials and such. So my plan is I want to cut out this middle block, put a catwalk grate there, and a vent underneath it, and an oxygen tank. And I will kind of make like a leg for it to stand on. My plan is to make the buildings in the base over there all be on sort of like a stilt sort of thing, you know? So each platform has a leg or several legs depending on how big they are. And all that good stuff. They'll have vents and there'll be the pipes going underneath, connecting the various buildings, and catwalks connecting them and going off in the different directions, and all sorts of neat stuff. But in the meantime, while it's building all that, actually while I'm waiting already, why don't I add 2 of those, and we'll put 4 of those. Probably not going to use anywhere near that right now, but I'll use the materials for something else. Let's clear that out. Alright, so batteries off and ready to go. Jesus, I forget how sensitive the gyros are on this thing. So let's go exploring. I'm going to go back over here. Of course the sun is setting and it's always easier to see during the day. But me being me, I forgot to do that. I should have just set things to be produced and then left immediately, but nope, I welded and welded and welded. But that's okay, because it's not too terribly dark. I'm going towards the sunset, so maybe I'll get there early enough that I can still see the ore patches. So it was pointed out to me that I was calling them mineral nodes, and I think that's a thing from StarCraft, like the little crystal deposits. So yeah, they're ore deposits, not mineral nodes. But I don't know, we'll see if I keep calling them the wrong thing or using the right terminology. Alright, was almost to the ice lake, and I saw that there was a patch of minerals, or ores, and you know, the dark splotches, so I figured I would go check it out, and we found our first node. So we are going to call that GPS MG NI and SI for silicon. And I'm fairly certain that I didn't put my starting thing. Yeah, so it's supposed to be earth. Alright, let's copy that. Where's the one I just made? This one. Put that on there. Alright. So we got one mineral node. You know, we should turn off the GPSs for all those stations. We don't need them. And that one. And that one. Less clutter on the HUD. Alrighty. So we got one mineral node. God damn it. One ore deposit. So let's keep on looking. I don't want to mess up the ice lake. I know that it's very easy to find mineral ores on the ice lake, but I would like to keep it as intact as I can. So let's look around it. And I believe this should be another one. Let's see what we got. More silicon, we got ice. Why is that weird? Okay. I feel like I should change the name of the world. When I see the autosave pop up, it's kind of very simple sounding. I should give it a fancier name for the world. Looks like it's just silicon and ice. Let's kind of drift around the thing, like Tokyo Drift flying ship. Yeah. Magnesium. Where is that other node or deposit? Yeah, 3 kilometers away, so that's just another duplicate. So let's find that. Copy it. New from current. We'll just mark it up. And we'll leave it showing for now. Just so we don't come back to it and remark it again. Alright, let's go on toward the ice lake. Of course I could use admin mode and make it daylight again, but that's cheating. If you've already accomplished what you've set out to do for the episode, or it's just I'm gonna lay down blocks and it's easier to do it in the day, then I guess that's okay, but I feel like I should deal with the consequences of leaving too late and having to look in the darkness and possibly flying into a tree. Hopefully not, but you never know. Let's go up a little higher. Make it easier to see the things. Looks like there's one and there's one. Let's check this one first. It's hopefully not smack into the ground. Alright, I was not correct with the first one. I didn't see a thing. I must have been seeing the little bushes and thought those were the dark splotches. Where was the other one? Is it here? That's a deposit. There's definitely something here. What do we got? Cobalt. Oops. The ground. Didn't break anything. Alright, what else do we got around here? More cobalt. Oh, same cobalt. Really? I can't kill a tree with the drill. I'm gonna get in a wreck because I'm trying to mess with the tree. Is this a little bit cheaty? Probably. Iron. Alright, so we got cobalt, iron. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't fly around when I'm in that kind of angle of vision. Alright. GPS, Yarth, FE, and CO. Is that an alphabetical order? No, it is not. We got iron, cobalt, anything else around here? Looks like a big old negative. It would be wonderful if we found some gold and some silver. I'm going to fly around for a little while longer and see if we find anything else. If we don't, then I will see you guys back at the base. That's just where I was looking earlier. I knew I saw something over there. Let's see what it is. Silicon, magnesium, and probably nickel, I'm guessing. And nickel. Awesome. I'll mark it up, even though we have two that have those. Alright. Alright, now I'll look around and see you guys back at the base. Alright, we made it back to base. Gonna go ahead and get this thing docked up and see how our production went and probably call this an episode. Always gotta remember that I put the camera on the wrong side of the connector compared to how I normally do it. Alright, so we're locked, recharge set, and thrusters are still sounding like they're on for some reason, but I'm going to just ignore that. Because I'm not sure right now which ones are not on the group. Yeah, so much for ignoring it. Of course I look around. Let's see what we got. Well, production is still doing stuff. But I was like, where did all these come from? I forgot that I queued up 2 refineries. Gonna call it an episode here though. I'll probably just hop myself in the cockpit and let it finish producing everything, so next episode I can actually focus more on building. Let's queue up 1,000 extra plates, because I will definitely need it. Let's actually see if I did that right. Yeah. I'll probably do some mining in between this episode and next as well, because I don't have that. I have about 1/3 of that left. So yeah, many things to do. But don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more content. Hit the bell if you want to get notified when the next episodes come out. And don't forget to comment. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like. You know, how I can improve. And this is Orvishana signing off.